Kyle, Billy. I think you're the first one in here. Hey, do you need a video editor to help in your content? I don't think I need a video editor. Not right now. I wouldn't say I'm that professional, or I'm not anything special as far as a video edit, content creator. But I appreciate that, Aryan Slab. And again, hello, Kyle. Hello, Jason. What's up, brother? Old West, hey, Michael, just checking in to say hi. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I'm just throwing this. Like I said, there was a possibility I would do a live stream today on a Saturday, but I guess for most people, some people, it's Friday night on the East Coast in the U.S. Well, they might not even be up this late. But yes, it's a gorgeous day. Prabha here. Hello, thank you for all the hearts. We're about to go swimming here in Leyte. Sounds nice. Appreciate you stopping in to say hi. My apologies for the wind, but it is an absolutely beautiful day. Dr. Red Taco. Yeah, I'm freehanding it today. No gimbal on my phone. I'm just walking around, I was doing my walking today. It is gorgeous today. 85, definitely windy. Feels good. It's just a gorgeous day. Really, really is. Can't complain. This is the weather that I like. This is what I enjoy. So yeah, I'm just holding my phone, no gimbal. So there could be a little bit of shakiness. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I'd do one today or not, but I figured why not? Do a live stream. Yummer, what's up, Yummer? I always start in the same place. Half Century Outdoors, thank you as well. That's gonna be late for you in Ohio. 12, I guess it would be 12:42 p.m. Friday night for you. Luke is here, says hi. Hello, Luke. Michelle Pelletier, you're even up late. Like I said, Friday nights for people on the East Coast or California, wherever you're at, Friday nights might be a little more something you guys can show up for and not have to get up so late. Kyle, Billy, man, God bless you and thank you very much. You right off the bat, humbled. You humbled me, Kyle. I appreciate that greatly. But yeah, it is like, the breeze is amazing, not very humid. It's a beautiful day. And thank you, Michelle. Again, you guys being here so late. I'm gonna make another attempt at this. The last few days, the internet hasn't been very kind to me. I think it's in preparation. We have a scheduled brownout tomorrow. And if you don't know what a scheduled brownout is, it's basically scheduled power outage because they're gonna be doing some maintenance of some sort here. So they they schedule it like from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. at night. That doesn't mean it's gonna stay off until that late. Some areas it seems like it turns back on sooner. So I'm wondering if maybe this scheduled anticipated brownout has anything to do with the fact that when I go in the city, the interference and stuff. So we'll see. Odin says, we grow marijuana indoors just to complain about power outage or fires created by them. Oh boy. Red Peppa says, on a Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday here for me, Red Peppa. Saturday, 1:44 in the afternoon. Again though, Kyle, I appreciate the very generous super chat. You don't need to do that, but I know you can do whatever you want to do. I just want you to know I appreciate that. It gets put to good use. Let me put it to that way. Greatly appreciated. Just a blessing in my opinion. But Half Century says, I'm always up until 5 a.m. Well, I guess I'm lucky that you stay up till 5 a.m. I appreciate you even being here. Billy says, Kyle says, you're welcome. Odin says, good luck out there. Michelle says, of course, I'm happy to be here with you. Well, like I said, I'm gonna start walking and I'm gonna leave the comments at the very bottom. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. My apologies, Red Peppa. My name's Michael from the United States, born and raised, 55 years of age. living here abroad in Dumaguete, Philippines. I pretty much do my live streams Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On occasion, if I'm motivated, inspired, fired up, I'll do it on another day, like Saturday today. I figured, you know what? If I do it on a Saturday afternoon, a lot of people can catch it. Yeah, maybe I do look 70, but I doubt it. Michelle quickly deleted it. Yeah, trolls need friends too. What time is it? Says Amber Brown. It's 1:46 p.m. in the afternoon. And again, once you start noticing anybody, I appreciate it. If you notice that the signal is getting blurry or it's not staying, visible, and you think I might start lagging, please let me know. And I will turn around and go in the opposite direction. Because, yeah, it's been very weird the past few days. But it's so nice out today. And I wanted to try doing it again. But welcome, Amber Brown. What's the temperature? 84, 85. The humidity is very low today, I can tell right away. But again, the humidity doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I don't care what it is. I always tell people I'd rather sweat my butt off than freeze my butt off. Bees popping. Hey, I did see you. I don't want you to think I didn't miss you or I missed you. Thank you, Bees popping. I appreciate you being here. I always, like he says, please hit the likes. What we do on the channel, we show love, share love. Above all, we give love. Hit the likes for Guapo Kuya Michael. Thank you very much, Bees popping. And again, I'm holding my phone in my hand. I don't have the gimbal today. I don't have the backpack either. I wanted to travel light, and I was like, well, if I do a live stream, I'll just do it. If not, then I won't. But after I got some walking in and stuff like that, I felt pretty good, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try live, see who shows up. It is late for the East Coasters for certain. What day is it? Saturday afternoon. It's Saturday, March 28th, or February 28th. I'm thinking March. February 28th. Last day of the month. The older you get, the faster it goes. Bees Poppin says, I miss you too, brother. Yeah, and I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. It would be so awesome if we could all of us could ever meet in person someday. And you never know. But it's like you get close to people, especially the people that continue to come back all the time. Jennifer Hill says, where are we that it's light outside? Mayong hapon. We are in Dumaguete, Philippines. You're in Southern California. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. Update on the time again. It's 1:48 p.m. in the afternoon. Dumaguete, Philippines. 84, 85 degrees. Beautiful day. And again, I'm just called today, Saturday, a random live stream. And I apologize for the phone when I'm holding it if it shakes a little more than normal. Kyle says, do they have balut in Dumaguete? Yes, they do, Kyle. I've never had it. People have, I guess, requested that I try it someday and do a live stream or make a video of me trying balut just so everybody can see my face. I just haven't gotten up the nerve to try balut yet. My girlfriend has had it, but I've never seen her eat it in front of me. I think maybe she had it without me. A lot of people say it tastes like chicken soup. Red Peppa says, can't see nor type. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Who we got here? Oh, we got S of the Mobile. Says, good afternoon. Sorry for my absence. I'm finally better, not going to lie. Bad 3 weeks, sick, in and out, and taking medication. Well, I hope you feel better. I don't like to hear anybody get sick, especially for 3 weeks. Damn, that's like a long time. Dream Travel says, where are you now? I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. Dumaguete, Philippines. And if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you being here. Check it out. Give me a like, subscribe if you're interested. I do videos also. Not that many, not until I have, I don't know, what I consider, in my opinion, decent content to make a video about. But just keep me updated on the audio and the video. Anybody here, Michelle or Bees Poppin', whoever, just let me know, because Pandasol, yeah, I've had Pandasol. That's the bread, right? Pandasol, that's the bread. I like Pandasol. I don't eat it all the time, but I've had it. I dip the Pandasol in coffee. Jennifer Hill says, I'm not eating anything that still has its face, especially a little baby something. Yeah, Jennifer, that can be kind of like the biggest problem probably for me as well. It's just, but it's a delicatessen here. That's just the way it is. And everybody, like they say, oh, you really like the juice. They drink the juice. It tastes like soup, chicken soup or whatever. Sunny Boy's here. Hey, Sunny Boy. But yeah, Pandasol I like. MLNRT says, hello, how are you? I'm good. I'm very good. Happy Saturday. Beautiful Saturday. Gorgeous Saturday from sunny Dumaguete, Philippines. I've already been walking earlier, so I'm just adding miles to my early walk, but I wasn't sure if I was going to do this random live stream or not, but I decided, hey, we'll see who shows up and go with it. Have fun. Nabil Dayod says hi. Yeah, Jennifer says, yes, I understand it's their culture. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I could actually, you know what? I could try balut and maybe I would just like it. They all say, if you're gonna try balut, do the 16-day. They always say, do the 16-day balut. I don't even know how you would actually even truly know that it was 16-day unless you really are experienced in eating balut and you could just tell the difference between 16 to 17 days. I guess I would have to be a professional balut eater. Chicks grow fast. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. SFN Mobile Mechanics says Ubi Hala, you try that. What is Ubi Halaya? I'm not sure I have that. Yeah, Kyle, the 16-day, that's even what my girlfriend says. Everybody says, try 16-day. That's the one you want to consume. Now, I've watched other YouTubers and like videos or shorts, and they watch them try for the first time. And see, I don't drink either. A lot of people say, oh, Michael, just, get drunk or drink before. Well, I don't drink, so I can't use that alcoholic beverage to give me courage to try balut. So I'm kind of basically still in a holding pattern, and that's all right. Again, obviously, nobody's given me any messages saying the signal's bad or blurry or the audio's bad, so I guess that's a good thing. We'll see. Started out good yesterday and then went wonky on me. Fernando Marin says, how many girlfriends do you have there? Yeah, I have one. I have one girlfriend. I'm not one of those guys that has multiple girlfriends. That's just not who I am. But if that's who other people choose to do that, that's their life, their choice. They can do whatever they want. I appreciate it. SF Mobile, audio and pictures good. And like I said, there's a brownout scheduled for tomorrow, so that might explain why some of the stuff was a little, I don't know. I was getting basically kicked out almost. The connection was bad, and then I don't like to disappoint everybody that's here taking the time to watch and then it doesn't work. But as I told myself yesterday, sometimes you can't worry about what you can't control. And that technology, when it comes to phones and everything, is one of the many things you shouldn't worry about that you can't control. Have you moved there, or are you just traveling, says Jennifer. I guess you could say I'm more or less living here now in a way. When I first came to Dumaguete, Philippines, was in July of 2024, Jennifer. I was only supposed to stay for 2 months. Basically, that was like a vacation. And then once I got within 2 weeks of my 2 months, I told my expat foreign friend here that I didn't want to go. He lives here with his Filipino wife. And he said, then don't leave. He said, if you can get the extra time and you have the finances to stay here, he said, then just stay here. So I did. And I ended up staying until March of 2017 or 2025, March 17th of 2025. So I definitely extended my 2-month stay and got a true feeling of living here. And honestly, it's probably a good thing that I was able to do that, because that allowed me to figure out if I could truly live here. And there's just so much to see over here in Asia. Not only in the Philippines, Japan, so many things to do and see. I love learning about the different culture and the people. Yeah, big blocks. Look at those power lines. Yeah, first time my father saw those, he said, man, that looks like Mayong Hapon, Mayong Hapon. He said that looks like spaghetti. But again, a lot of that's extra excess that they would use. I mean, I know some of it can look a little knotted up, but it works here. I remember when we had power lines back in the States above my head too. I don't remember what they looked like other than they were above our head. And then eventually, you know, they invested money and put everything underground. Here, people have said it would be somewhat of an issue to have power lines, you know, dug under the ground. It would just cost a lot more. It would cost money. The water that runs underneath the ground, I'm sure you could protect wires in some sort of way, but it is what it is. Kind of reminds me a lot of things here in the Philippines. Even if you go to the mall, it reminds me of the 80s, especially the mall. When you go to the mall, it just feels like I went back in a time machine. Do you know Django Edwards? I don't know who Django Edwards is. Big Block says fire hydrant. So you are a true Pinoy by now, says Shucks. I don't know. My girlfriend seems to say that I am. Like, you know, she says once I dunked the panda salt bread into the coffee, she said, you're a true Filipino now. That was a while ago. But again, I preach this every day. The best part for me, I'm not saying it would be for everybody, for me, is the people here in the Philippines. That's why I enjoy it so much. It's the people. That's what makes the biggest difference. Jennifer said that's pretty awesome. Kyle Billy said, I can do it okay. Wow, look at all those. I'm kind of going back. Dutch Vander Linda says, I'm a computer tech enthusiast and fixing tech is a cakewalk. Well, I appreciate that, Dutch Vander. Yeah, I have a smart eSIM card here, and I don't know, every so often it gets glitchy and I lose people. Unemployed says, bro, can you run? I mean, what do you mean? You want me to start running? I'm not going to run. I can if I have to. I walk every day. I walk 10 miles a day, actually. I'm a big advocate and I'm a big exercise, health nut kind of guy. Patricio Lativa says hello. SFN Mobile says snowfall record, but we all manage. That's good. I heard someone said the other day they got like 43 inches of snow. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Jennifer says it has an 80s feel for sure. That's what I always say. James B is here, says thumbs up, says hello. Thank you, James B. Chuck says super mall. Two Pig says, do you know, I already got that, Django Edwards. If you have an iPhone, do you have Meta glasses? I wish I had Meta glasses. These are Ray-Bans. But I've heard about, you know, people getting glasses. Now, obviously, I wear mine because they're progressive lenses so you can read. Plus, they serve as like sunglasses. Progressive are awesome. I'm not interested in reading glasses because then you got to take them on and off. You can't see. Progressive are, for me, they work out great. Let me see. Are you in India? No, Wolford. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. I guess it looks similar to India. Hey, the Spiro is here. Hello, Castaway. How are you today? I'm great, and I appreciate you being here, Spiro. Appreciate your support, appreciate your friendship. I'm out on my walk, although this is an unscheduled, random live stream today. I just felt like doing it for a little bit. Julian Lamb says I subbed. I appreciate that, Julian. Thank you very much. Hopefully you like and it's worth your while when you subscribe. I'm just an American sharing my journey from here in the Philippines. That's all I'm doing. Simple man, wanting to enjoy a simple life, meeting some amazing people here in the Philippines. They're absolutely amazing. Easiest way to put it. My friend Poop Cheats here. Always going with the cleanliness comments. I appreciate you being here, Poop Cheat. I'm sure there's more to you than just talking about what's clean and what isn't, but I appreciate you being here. That's what matters the most. Spiro says, what part of the city are you in today? Just in Dumaguete, Spiro. I kind of walk everywhere through the city a lot. For one thing, I walk every day here anyway. I know I always have a good signal. Well, knock on wood, because I have had issues where it was getting wonky on me the past few days. So I'm out and about, gonna give it another shot and see what happens. Mayung Hapon, where are they? Hey, Mayung Hapon, Mayung Hapon. Ay, come on. Mayung Hapon. Where's Augie? Break. He's on break.
Lunch break.
All right. Tell him I said hello. But thank you, guys. Today is beautiful. Double. Today is beautiful. You can give me a... Come on. There you go. But happy Saturday. What a beautiful day. This is what I love. Beautiful. I'm healthy. And I have good friends like you guys. Look at those muscles, man. Guapo. Look at that. Man. Look at that. Uh-oh. He's showing his. Woo. Man. Take care. I'll see you. Amping. I'll see you around. See you. Poop Jeet was timed out. Poop Jeet, what are you doing? Why do you set yourself up like that? Oh, boy. Unemployed says, buy a new phone. Why? Why should I buy a new phone? I don't think it's bad. I mean, it's an iPhone 15. Like I said, I'm not using my gimbal, so it could be a little more shaky. Maybe the iPhone 17 has a better absorbing of the shock absorber in the phone. Maybe that might help. Japu says 2 big gap. I don't know what that means. Spiro says, good to see you're doing your 10,000 steps. Yeah, there's Lee Plaza. Yeah, actually it's more than 10,000. I think what it ends up being, I don't remember exactly, for 10 miles. But yeah, my goal every day is to hit 10 miles. And then if I go over 10 miles, that's just an added bonus. But yeah, this is the good old Lee Plaza. Oh, wow. SFN Mobile says, I would send you one of my Meta glasses. They are Ray-Bans. Wow. See, I didn't even, but here's my question. SFN Mobile. And I mean, I don't expect a big, response because I know it's hard for you to text it. But can you still use the glasses as eyeglasses even though you're using them as Meta glasses also? Do they still serve, the dual purpose, or are they only Meta glasses only? Because like I said, the glasses I wear are progressive so I can read, see. Just curious. Japu Ali, something, I can't read that. I appreciate the comments. Julian says, I live in the Philippines. Thank you, Julian. I love it here in the Philippines. I absolutely love it. Especially here in Dumaguete. I have to say, the city of gentle people. I say the city of gentle souls. But yeah, I love it here in the Philippines. Unemployed says, rent a taxi. I walk everywhere. I rarely ever get a tricycle. Rarely ever get a tricycle or a Grab. I live in such a good location that I can walk. And actually yesterday I was looking at a rental of a house, a small house that a good friend of mine owns. that they're fixing up, and I might end up living there. And it's two bedrooms, very big kitchen, living room area, has an outside, a yard, banana trees, mango trees growing, a jackfruit tree across the street. I mean, yeah, it's like a really good option. Hopefully it all comes to fruition. It costs less than where I live now. Now it doesn't have a gym on site. It doesn't have a pool on site, but that's okay. I really don't use the pool all that much. Honestly, if I have a choice between a swimming pool and an ocean, I go into the ocean. Gabriel Quintana sent 100. I see that now. Thank you, Gabriel Quintana. Thank you for that. I'm trying to go back down. Philip Montgomery's here. Hello, Philip. Happy Saturday. It is beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful day in Dumaguete, Philippines. Like 85 degrees, low humidity. At least it feels like it to me. This is a random live stream, not one of my scheduled. It probably won't be as long as it normally is, but I'm out and about, been walking, beautiful day, beautiful people. I love it. Fired up. SFN Mobile says, new viewers, please click the like and subscribe. Thank you. BPI, yeah, right there. You're exactly right. Bernard. Yep, BPI is next. I see all things says, what's up, buddy? Nice day. Hey, glad you could be here. Got your message yesterday, and you don't need to apologize for missing a live stream. I mean, I appreciate your thoughtful, kind words, but man, I get it. I don't expect, you guys all have lives. I'm always just blessed that people can sacrifice and take their time out of their life and schedule to hang out with me. Julian says you're the GOAT. I don't know about all that. I don't know about the GOAT. Greatest of all time. I don't know what I'd be the greatest of all times at. I'm just happy being Michael. That Michael Jordan could be considered the GOAT. Not Michael, not me. Muzal says, hi, bro. Japu is laughing. Michael is near 375 Bishop Epiphany Suburban Street, Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental. Thank you always, Dr. Red Taco. And also, Dr. Red Taco, I appreciate your comment yesterday. I agree with you 100% when it comes to technology and cell phone and data and all that stuff not working sometimes. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, so you're right. You know, you can't worry about what you can't control, and cell phone technology is certainly one of those things that it is what it is, and I'm blessed and happy to be here and walking in this beautiful day. Oh, it's so nice out. The goat of hoofing it. Well, maybe that. I'd like to think there's other people out walking just as much as me. But then again, I could understand maybe they don't like being out right now at this time of the day. But honestly, it's breezy here. It doesn't feel that bad. All right, I keep checking. I guess the signal's okay. Because right about here is where it got wonky on me the last time when I came by the public market. So I'm hoping maybe, just maybe I'll stay more in this open area. It doesn't go bad on me. Dr. Red says, I saw your reply. Thanks, keep drifting. Jerry Nation says, I remember 77 through 81, Olongapo City. Definitely not the same as the US of A. Thank you for being here, Jerry Nation. Yeah, I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. On my daily walks. I don't do daily walk and live stream, but I do my walking every day, a big part of my life. I live to walk and I walk to live. Plus, being in a different country, embracing the culture and getting to know people, that just motivates me to get up every day. No, I'm not doing any shopping. I'm just walking about trying to see where I can go without losing the signal today. Again, normally, typically, I don't have any issues, but on occasion, it can, like the last few live streams I did, it cuts out on me. for wife or children. I'm not married and I don't have kids. Do you play basketball? Yes, I haven't played basketball in quite a while, but I do play basketball. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite sports, especially growing up. Played a lot of basketball, played soccer. I played everything and anything. Baseball. I like all sports. I like competing. Anything that's a competition, tennis, pickleball, badminton, you name it. I play it all. I like everything. 28 Japu, I'm trying to follow you. Says 10:08 p.m. Pacific time, February 27th. Ever played cricket? You know what? That's one thing I've never played. I've seen it, I've watched it, but I don't know what cricket is. Mayong hapon. Good morning. Julian says I'm near his house. Oh, that's cool. You must live in Dumaguete then. I wish I could read what you're saying, Japu Ali. I really could. I wish. Seems chilled there, bro. Yeah, I think it's chilled. Like I said, it's very, I don't know, a welcoming place here in Dumaguete. Very relaxing to me, just seeing all the food and people, you know, doing their thing. And I don't know, I like it. And like I said, if you ever need, people ask about donuts and baked goods, plenty. Mayong hapon. I mean, clothes, toys, very active here in the public market. Are the fruit markets fresh? Yeah, I'd say they're fresh. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of it. I mean, like I said, the other house that I'm looking at renting, going from an apartment to a house, they actually have banana trees in the yard, mango trees in the yard. There's a jackfruit tree across the street. I don't remember if there's anything else. And then if I wanted to plant anything else, like I'm thinking, man, I could grow tomatoes there, kind of grow my own. But yeah, they have everything and anything you can possibly think of. I mean, they have everything. Eggs to, I never knew there were so many different types of rice. I mean, different types of rice. SFN Mobile says, what are your plans for the day? Any ideas on dinner? No ideas on dinner, actually. Maybe it's a go out for dinner. Haven't had one of those in a while, so maybe that'll end up happening. I'm not sure. Which I kind of like that sometimes. You just kind of wing it. Whatever happens, happens. Roberto Ailo says, awesome. Thank you, Roberto. Jerry Nation says, man, I would love to live there. Is it pretty easy to manage a low cost budget, like $1,500 a month for an apartment with bills? Yeah, you'd be fine, Jerry Nation, on my limited experience and at the advice of locals, especially Master Fortune. I don't know if he's here yet. He's a banker, a Filipino. And if anybody knows what is good, a good amount of money to survive, and based off of what I'm surviving on, yes, $1,500 would be fine. $2,000 would even be better yet. The locals say if you have a budget of $5,000 a month, as a single individual, I guess, you're living like a king. Lots of eggs. That's all I eat every day is eggs. Mayong hapon. Mayong hapon. Mayong hapon. Mayong hapon. Thank you very much. Have a good day, my friend. All right. Oh. Well, that's good. The signal's still staying. I'm surprised. Very surprised. Michael near Dumaguete Public Market. Roberto says hello from South Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Welcome, Roberto Perez. Thank you for being here, Roberto Perez. I'm not sure if this is your first time. And if it's not your first time, thank you for being here again. Welcome to Dumaguete, Philippines. Walking through the city of Dumaguete, Philippines. I'm a walker and I guess you could also say I'm a talker. And I show everybody the sights and sounds of my daily walks in the city of gentle people, Dumaguete, Philippines, and they are the best. The people here overall that I've met and know personally are all amazing and wonderful people. So you factor in the people being a great benefit of being here. Like I said, there's fruit everywhere. You factor that, there's these little chili peppers too. Little chilies. You factor in first and foremost how awesome the people are here. Then everything else is icing on the cake for me. Beautiful weather, sunshine, 80 to 90 degrees. For the most part, year round. Yes, you do have rain season, but I'd rather deal with rain than snow. I'd rather sweat than freeze. But yeah, I truly enjoy all this, and I'm inspired and fired up and happy to be blessed with good health, to be able to be here at 55 years old, doing what I'm doing. That place where his transcripts are as long as he walks. Overall opposites. What's the temperature? As of like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes ago, it said 85 degrees. But the humidity is low today. It's down. It's not very high. But the sun is strong, and obviously you're closer to the equator here, so of course the sun is stronger. But feels great to me. I love it. I'm just happy that the signal hasn't gotten wonky. So about 32C. What is? Oh yeah, you're right. Celsius. Thank you. Thank you for converting the degrees to Celsius or Fahrenheit. Appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe I could have stayed over there. Like I said, they're still working on this tower. You are nearly at 4,000 subs. I guess that's, somewhere around there. Spiro. I mean, it is, I don't really look at it, think about it too much. I enjoy doing YouTube, and I'm thankful and blessed for any success that I have. But I also stay focused on, I don't try to get consumed by it. For me personally, Spiro, I just want to inspire other people to come here. Or not necessarily even the Philippines. You could go to anywhere in Asia. Just get outside. Like for me, I got outside the U.S. because I wanted to see different things. There's the very old St. Catherine of Alexandria Church. 1776 is when it was built. And then to the right here, we got, I call it Quezon. Some people call it Quezon Park. It's Quezon, I think. But yeah, obviously a lot more people here today because it's obviously Saturday afternoon. Yeah, you can see the church better from here. Yeah, there you go, Dr. Red. Like I said, I don't know if it's keys. Mayong hapon. Amping. Thank you. The official one's currently, someone says your video is cutting out. Ah, my gosh. I'm going towards the water. Here we go again. Maybe it's something with the park that's interfering. I don't know. I appreciate the updates. I'm gonna go towards the ocean. That seems to be always the safest place to go. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, Spiro says it's okay now. Could have been something interfering in the park. A lot of people say it's the trees. A lot of people seem to think sometimes, in some instances, if there's trees overhead, it's blocking the signal. That's very well possible. I'm not Mr. Technology when it comes to smart data here in the Philippines. But there's more trees over that way. I mean, there are some there, but there's more in the park than are over here. You see, would be infernal for a Nordic person. Oh, there's Clyde Smith. Hello, Clyde. I remember you, Clyde. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. SFN Mobile says that this is where the video is slow, back near the tower. That's interesting. And you know what? It's never done that before. Now, I'm kind of, like I said, in trees, but there's more trees over there. But it's never done that consistently before. But people here have told me if there's rolling outages within the city, they could be doing some sort of maintenance, although the brownouts on tomorrow, they always seem to say that can interfere with the towers. And they know more than I do. That could be it. All right, so I guess Two Pigs says official currency. Here is Philippine peso. That's the official currency here. Clyde says it's a nice day. It's a beautiful day. I'm under more trees again, but I'm getting towards the water, so hopefully. And I walked up this way when I came from the water earlier, so. Yeah, Dr. Red, it's because it's wide open there. But again, there's some days where I'm walking the city and the reception's money. But it's all right. Like you said, can't worry about what you can't control. I do my best. Sherry's Train says, hello, Sherry's Train. Jerry Nation says, how far are you from Manila? A simple plane ride away from Manila. I've never been to Manila, but I'm close. Like, for me to fly from here to Cebu, I think it's like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, if that. It's like no sooner you're airborne up in the sky, you're coming back down from Cebu. Manila is probably an hour or so, maybe a little over an hour. I've never been into Manila. That was just because everybody recommended that I didn't fly into Manila, especially when I initially came here. They said the airport can be a little more, obviously busier, more chaotic. Everybody recommended that I go through Cebu. I appreciate that, SFN Mobile. Let's get to 100 likes. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. And again, if you're new, if you're quiet, and that's okay, you're one of the people here that just watch and listen and don't say much, don't be afraid to say hello. Don't be afraid to say where you're from. I'm Michael from the United States, if you don't know that. Born and raised there, lived in Pennsylvania the majority of my life. And with the exception of 2 years, I lived in Florida. Mayong hapon. With the exception of 2 years, I lived in Florida. And I'm definitely a warm weather guy. Prefer the warm weather. Explains why I'm here. But it's warmer here than it is in Florida year round. I mean, even parts of Florida, those cold fronts can push down. Like, you don't see any of that happening here. How do you pronounce the town that you're at? Sorry, spelling. You mean Dumaguete? Dumaguete, is that what you're saying? How do you pronounce the town? New Perception with the thumbs up. Thank you, New Perception. And I apologize for the breeze. It's only temporarily. Gives you the true effect of the water and what you see here, but it's a beautiful day. You don't miss our winter weather, snow and minus 40. No, I don't. I'd say the only time I miss a nice little dusting, 1 inch, 2 inches of snow is on Christmas Day. That's about it. Maybe Christmas Day. Yes, Dumaguete. Or some people say Dumaguete. I say Dumaguete, but some people say Dumaguete. Looks like heaven to me. Sherry, it's the closest thing in my opinion, but that's for me. Anything that keeps me close to the ocean, I love and I enjoy it. The breeze off the ocean is just, to me, unlike anything. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's beautiful here. Hey, Derek, Hey, we're friends on Facebook, Derek. I accepted your request. I'm pretty sure that was you. I think I only know one other Derek that I met in Bacolod. So that, I think, is you, Derek. I met you. We're friends on Facebook now. Oh. An employee says jump. It looks good enough to jump, but that probably wouldn't be good for my live stream. I mean, maybe the jump would be cool, and then once it cut out because the water well, my phone's filled with water, I'd be done. Tuber says, I waited in line for 1.5 hours to be processed through immigration on a Sunday evening with lack of personnel for the incoming flights and shift change. Otherwise, Manila's cake. Oh, wow. That comment gets a definite, like, that's a good one. I guess that's part of the reason why my friends, before I came here for the first time, recommended me just go through Cebu. That's probably why. Other than that, it was great. Yeah, that's a funny. Sorry to hear you experienced that. It's not funny, but it's funny. Gennarino says 1,000 in the Philippines gets you far. Just don't spend too much on girls. Yeah, I mean, I don't eat out all the time. That's kind of, alleviates any stressing over spending too much money. Don't eat out all the time. I prefer to cook at home anyway. I did that when I lived in the U.S., so it's not like that lifestyle of eating out. Yes, I've been to Siquijor, and right there it is, Spiro. Right there it is. And like I said, you get on the fast boat, which I don't see any of them there, so they must be traveling to and from somewhere. Yeah, you just get it there, whoop, over there in 30 to 40 minutes, you're at Siquijor. And obviously, you can see Cebu Island right there in the background. Roberto Perez says, here in South Texas, we have a lot of Filipino nurses working in the hospitals. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. I've always heard about a lot of locals here that go to school educated to be, in the medical field. A lot of them do go to. All right, I hit refresh. Let's just wait and see. Let me know how it is now. I did refresh it, Spiro, and thank you for the reminder. I did do it just now. Everybody dropped. I don't know what's going on with it. Very wonky. All right, good now. Maybe we'll see people return. But that's all right. Like I said, I enjoy whoever's here, whoever pops in. And like I said, you try not to focus on that. As long as it's one person or more, that's that's better than a big fat zero, because then I might as well just be talking to myself. Dave Traveled is here. Hello, Mr. Dave. Yeah, cell towers, definitely Derek. I wouldn't be, we'll see what happens after tomorrow. Obviously, I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow, but we'll see what happens tomorrow for the scheduled brownout. Maybe this is just a build up to the brownout tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. There's people pulling their boats, getting ready to drop some nets. Roberto Perez says he's here. Thank you, Roberto. Sherry Strain says good now. Thank you. Spiro says good. The real Stell says good. All right, so you have had your coconut water yet? No, Sherry, I have not had my coconut water yet. I'm so nervous to go around through the city now. It's like, I don't know. It's easier to be confident when you know everything's working. And then it's like I can be walking and talking and I don't even know that I lost everybody, and then I'm talking to nobody. SFN Mobile said, what happened there? Lost you. I don't know. It started spinning for me, showing reconnect. And then Spiro smartly made the recommendation that I refresh, which all you do is you just minimize the screen and like almost not close it out, but minimize it and then reopen it. And Derek says, at home, do you have internet? Yeah, I have Wi-Fi at home. Yes, sir, Derek, I do. Have you had your, no, coconut water? I mean, I can go get coconut water. I can make my way over there. I just, like I said, I worry that I'm gonna be walking and talking and then all of a sudden, poof. It's been a very bad week for internet. But do you want me to go get coconut water? Is that what people are wanting me to do? I can try it and go there, and the worst that can happen is I lose my connection before I get there, but I can go. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you want to do. SFN Mobile or no? Oh yeah, that's you. I'll probably start saving up for a small 2-month trip there. And see, to me, SFN, that's what I did. When I originally planned to come here, it was for 2 months. That's when that was my plan. I was staying for 2 months. First, I thought a month, and I was like, you know what? That's so far to go. And I was like, well, I could stretch it to 2 months. Well, obviously, I stretched it for even more than 2 months. Sherry said the water's up to you. Hello, Niels. Niels is coming here soon. Derek wants me to go take a gamble and try and get the coconut water. All right, I'll cut up through this street, Honeycomb, Pink Taco, and no, it's not Mexican food. I was excited thinking it was gonna be a Mexican food place. And then I was educated because my mind was not in that train of thought. It's more or less a bar. Happily watching says hello. I can suit up my place here and rent it out. Well, that's good. See, that's awesome. And like I said, I like the 2-month idea because that's what I did. But again, I was within 2 weeks of my final, within 2 weeks of my final month. And then I just said to my friend, actually, that Corey from It's Me, his channel, I said, I don't want to go. And he said, well, then don't, if you don't have to. If you have the money and you have the time off, stay. Well, like I said, I stayed from July of 2024, and I didn't go back to the United States until March 17th of 2025. Yeah, Derek, I saw that she was in the chat too. I don't know if she heard me say hello, that I saw her. But yeah, she did pop in there. I did see it also, but I don't know if she heard my response because it could have been froze up. Dave says, I'm living in Boston, sir, and it's quite boring, but it's very cold now. Yeah, I just don't, like I said, I've been to Boston before, and I was there when it was very cold because it was for a work-related thing. And I actually went to a Boston Celtics basketball game also. They weren't very good when I went there that year, so I was able to get very close seats on the floor, actually, dirt cheap, because they were terrible when I saw them play. But Boston, I was fun. I would have rather been there. I mean, it was like January when I was there. It was not the best time of the year to be there. Roberto Perez, what's the Pink Taco? I think it's Roberto. I think the Pink Taco is, I don't know if it's open yet, but I think it's a bar to meet girls. That's what I think. It's more of a chick bar for, I think that's where they came up with the name. I was thinking Mexican food, and I was all excited because my favorite food, if you don't know this, is Mexican food. And they have some here, but not like what I could get back in the States. But yeah, Mexican food's probably my favorite. Second would be kind of like a toss-up. I pretty much eat everything. I don't mind a lot of different foods. Have you ever went to an Eagles or Steelers game? Yes, Derek, I've gone to both. Eagles and Steelers. People say, what do you like better, Eagles or Steelers game? Probably the Pittsburgh game, because Pittsburgh, when you're in that stadium, it really reminds me of like a college game more so. It's like a college atmosphere, although it's an NFL professional team. It reminds me more of college. But I'm making my way to the coconut. We'll see here how this works out. I'm gonna try. Thank you. I'm gonna try. This has been a shitty day. I did refresh it. Not sure if that really fixed anything, but all right, Spiro. Again, I appreciate you guys being patient. My apologies. And I know what Mr. Dave's gonna tell me in Dave Travel, but it's more of a tower thing this week. This doesn't happen like this. There's something obviously there. I'm just gonna go sit for a few more minutes and then that'll be that. Let me know, guys. I'm just gonna go sit here. Me, I'm just going by the water again. This has become, yeah, I'm a person that likes to be able to provide quality content. And when it doesn't work right, maybe I'll go up this way. When it doesn't work right, it bothers me. But yeah, I gave it a shot. Better to turn around. I wasn't gonna go 2 hours today anyway, so I'm just glad whoever's here continues to come back after it kicks me out. I appreciate that as well. I'm just gonna sit kind of near my favorite coconut tree spot where I know it's not gonna fall and hit me in the head. Behind the pole. Oh, all right. Yes, Gus, there's always somebody following me. It's probably you. I remember the first time someone ever did that, said, hey, I'm behind you, I'm following you, and they made me turn around so quick. Derek says, are the cell towers on the roofs of the building? It's possible, but I thought someone pointed them out to me before. They literally are big towers. But the locals have told me, a couple of them, I would explain to them when I have these wonky situations on my live streams, and they said there are other, I don't know if you call it rolling outages, but they said there are some things that take place certain times that interfere with the cell service, especially doing a live stream. So Sherry says, I'm glad I caught your live stream. I'm glad you stopped by. I appreciate that. Sorry that I'm sitting isolated in one place. I'm sure you guys are more interested in what I can see than looking at me and talking to me. But again, appreciate you guys being here. Roberto Perez says, I enjoy this, seeing new places. Well, I'm thankful. I'm going to be kind of stuck in one place right now, just for the sake of keeping the live stream going. Sherry Strange says, good, you gave it a shot. Spirit says, okay now. Yeah, it could be smart. Well, you know, Derek, the one day, I think it was the first day, like 3 live streams ago, after I ended my live stream, maybe a half hour later, I got an automatic text message from Smart saying, thank you for your patience, yada, 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 while we did some maintenance. So it could be a smart thing also. You are right. But the fact that it's gone so many darn days is kind of strange if it is smart. And I haven't gotten any more text messages from Smart saying that they were doing any kind of maintenance other than that one day. But you could be right. Mr. G says, nice convo. I'm trying. Like I said, my apologies on you're stuck with me sitting here just because I can at least keep a signal here for now. Mr. G, let me see. Spiro says we understand. Dr. Red Taco, you're back. No jobs, said Derek said, no jobs for Westerners, but you can work remotely. Kind of going back to see if I missed. You guys were talking about Pink Taco. All right, so Niels did say yes, a bar. That's what it is. Okay, so then that's what. Happily watching. Okay, I think I got all back to all those. Cerna Balila says hello. Mr. G says, what are you being sorry for, brother? I'm having fun. Well, that's just me. I'm one of those types of guys that likes to provide a quality service, I guess you could say that. You guys take the time to be here, so it kind of, again, remember, tell myself, Michael, don't worry about what you can't control. It's more me than it is you guys. Brendan Mihan says, morning all, watching here from a dull and dreary Dublin, Ireland. Great to see a blue sky. Yeah, it is beautiful. I mean, there's no denying that. Thank you, Brenda, for being here. Brenda Meehan from Howe from Ireland. Spirit Ecstasy says, hey man, please tell me how to succeed in life. One piece of advice for everyone. Wow, to succeed in life. I don't know if you'll succeed in life by this, give up one piece of advice. My best thing that I've learned in life is from my past mistakes, don't set expectations for your future. Live in the day. Because for me, when I set expectations for things in the future and they didn't work out the way I thought they would, I'm very hard on myself. So then I would take it as being a failure. So for me, I've learned, don't set all these expectations in life, especially in the future of an unknown future. Kind of like wake up in that moment. Obviously, you have to plan things when you schedule to do things. I get that. But I just wake up being happy to be alive and be healthy and be able to be here and enjoy what I'm enjoying. So I don't know if that is for success in life, but stay focused on the here, more on the here and the now. Take each one day as it comes. Live each day as if it's your last, maybe. But I don't know if I could truly answer that. What's the key to having a successful life? You may think what I'm living right now is a success, and I'm happy and I'm blessed, but it's different for everybody, I guess. So that's kind of a tough question for me to answer. Mr. G says, I know how it is, brother, but don't worry, we're all having fun here, chilling, I guess. Thank you, Mr. G. Spiro says, are you retired there for good or going back? I'm retired for good. Now, Spiro, I don't know when the last time you were here. I've been mentioning recently, probably going to make a trip back to the U.S. Maybe, my mother's birthday is May 29th. She'll be 86. So maybe be back in time for her birthday, or sometime in June or July I might go home. Because initially I was thinking, people would say, Michael, when's the next time you're going to go back home to the States? And I'd say, well, no immediate plans. Maybe if there's like the unfortunate case would be if something happened to my mother and father. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, do I really want to, I don't know, have the next time I go back home because something happened, you know, medical emergency with my mother and father? I'd rather go home when I know they're doing well. So maybe I'll just do that instead. I kind of would rather like to be able to be with them when they're doing well and not have to go back when something's not so well, if that makes sense. Spirit says amazing. I don't know if that's amazing. DGM says, hello from Mexico, the war zone. Be safe, DGM. Spirit. But I appreciate you thinking that's amazing. I don't know. That's just one little thing. I mean, man, I'm going to be learning stuff the rest of my life. I'm never going to know everything. You're going to be living and learning, I think, the rest of your life. All of us will be. But it's fun, though, too. I like learning new things, especially here in a completely different country. I'm more mature in life to really appreciate what I have right now. Where are you right now, if you don't mind me asking? Mr. G, I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines, if that's what you're asking. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. Hunt Bar says, do you go to church on Sundays? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just do on Sundays. I do a private Bible study session sitting here right at the ocean. And I do it on my own. So no, I don't go every Sunday to this, like the Christian churches here, you know. Sometimes I just have my interaction, my relationship with God by myself. Clarence Anderson says, hello from upstate South Carolina, 1:53 a.m. Thank you for being up so late, Clarence. Appreciate you being back. I'm kind of in my old spot again just because the internet's being a little wonky for me today. So I hope this can be something that interests you, just hanging out and talking. Brenda Meehan says image. Brenda said the name is Brendan. Brendan, you are the spitting my buddy Liam. Took a screenshot of you to show him. Love your philosophy. I appreciate that, Brendan Meehan. Sorry I was saying Brenda. Brendan, corrected. You're true, Mr. G. Yeah, only God is all knowing, and I agree with that in my opinion too. Dr. Red Taco says, think about a slightly different route through the city. Maybe reception varies with street location. Yeah, that's very true. I used to think that, but then I used to think I kind of knew where the dead zones were, and now it's gonna be hit or miss. And then, like I said, this happened before, a couple months ago, where I went several live streams, consecutive live streams, where it just wasn't working out. And then all of a sudden one day, no issues for a couple months. And then it's happening again. So maybe it's just something small. Spiro says, see you, Michael, I'm going to the gym now. Enjoy the gym. Yes, definitely go to the gym. We got PP, like something Philippines. Ooh, yeah, Philippines, woo-ah. Clarence says, oh yeah, I really enjoy your channel. Well, I appreciate you enjoying it. I appreciate you enjoy this, more of a one-on-one. This was a random one. I don't normally do them on Saturday. So Mr. G says, anyway, it was talking to you. Stay safe, healthy, because nothing can replace a healthy life. Yeah, that's the most important thing for me here is my health. I'm gonna walk over here towards the water. I don't mind being in the sunlight here and there. It's just the wall can be a little hot. Let me go down this way, or maybe up this way. Sometimes the wall can be a little warm. Sorry, forgot to type nice. Mr. G, no need for apologies. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, Neil Burns here. Nice seeing you on a Friday night here in the States. Yeah, Friday for you, Saturday for me. Normally I'm not here on a Saturday, but I decided to do it anyway. I felt excited to do it. And then, like I said, the internet wasn't the best. I'm trying to shade it so I can see. Sorry, I forgot to type nice. No worries, my friends. Fortune says, come over to the Philippines. Lots of expats moving here now. That's true. Very true, Master Fortune. Enjoy the gym, Spiro. Thank you for being here again. NILBERN, Nilburn. Clarence says he enjoys it. I'm glad you enjoy it. And again, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, feel free to do that as well. I appreciate it. Helps my channel grow. Neil Burns says, all right, nice seeing you. I'm kind of caught up on all the comments. It's a little bit of a slow day, but it's late. Like 3 in the afternoon would be like 11 p.m., midnight in California, I think. Neil Burns says, how does the outside world see us in the USA? Honestly, I've never heard anybody say anything bad in regards to Americans here. Never heard anything. Not towards me. Maybe somebody else has experienced something different, but for me personally, no issues. Nail burn, nothing. I would honestly say, as an American here, they treat me probably extra special. I mean, not saying they are or they aren't, but I feel that way. Derek says, moving Philippines over Mexico now. Yolanda says hello. I wish I could walk around, guys. It motivates me more. Yolanda. Che let you out on another Saturday. Yeah. Well, you know, I got to get my walking in. She knows that's important to me. I mean, it is. I think it would be important for anybody, regardless of what your age is. I mean, I'm 55, but I'm a walk to live to walk kind of guy. I have to keep doing it. And that's why I like the walking and live streams, because I'm just active. I feel more energized. Like, I don't like to sit. I'll be honest with you. I don't like to sit. Fortune tells Nilburn to go to the Philippines. I agree. Nilburn says that's great to hear. The wife and I are thinking about a trip outside the country. Nilburn, do it. If there's nothing truly stopping you financially, health-wise, you can come here and you really don't have an excuse not to come here, I would do it. I would do it. Clarence says 2:58 p.m. Saturday here. Beautiful. I appreciate it, Clarence Anderson. I really, really do. Derek with the 6 miles today. See, that's awesome. The more you do it, in my opinion, for me, the easier it gets. You build on it. But my energy level goes up the more I walk, the more I exercise. When I sit, I don't like it. I hate sitting. I just hate it. So like right now, I'm staying in a spot, but I'm standing. Yolanda says, oops, don't want to, nice place. Where are you now anyway? Dumaguete, Philippines, Yolanda. Dumaguete, Philippines, at the Boulevard here. Across the street is a bunch of restaurants. I simply just love coconut trees, I'll be honest. It's the simplicity of a coconut tree. Caden Hall says, I'd move there if I didn't have so many animals. Have you looked at any houses to buy? I'm not looking at any house buying right now. That's like the furthest from my mind and plans. Now, I just looked at a house to rent the other day, a smaller house, 2-bedroom, less expensive than where I'm at right now. And if you didn't watch my video apartment tour that's in my on my channel, yeah, I found a 2-bedroom house through a friend of mine, a Filipino, and that's why this is the benefit, not only of the basic reason I'm here in the Philippines. The thing I love the most is the people. I love meeting people. I love getting to know the people. As you get to know the people, you obviously form friendships, relationships. They treat you like you are family to them. Well, then the perk of that, not that I'm thinking that in the beginning, is they look out for you like you're a brother to them, like you're a cousin, you're an uncle, you know. And then they know somebody that knows somebody, and like, you know, this friend of mine said, hey, I have this house, we're fixing it up, we're doing this and that, could be a potential place for you to live. Well, I went and looked at it. It's not completely ready, but it's cute, it's nice. It's 2 bedrooms. No, there's no swimming pool. No, there's no gym. I don't really use the pool that much anyway. I'd rather swim in the ocean. But, and honestly, all the work exercise I do other than walking is push-ups, and then with dumbbells, doing squats, doing just regular dumbbell weights, overhead. Everything is with dumbbells and push-ups and walking. So I don't really need a gym. So if I need to lift weights, dumbbells, I can buy them and put them in this place. But anyway, this house is really cute, has a yard. I said this earlier, banana trees growing in the yard, mango trees growing in the yard, jackfruit tree like across from the yard. There's a dirty kitchen outside that you can cook outside. much bigger than what I would ever want or need because I'm never there, but full of screen windows all around it, air conditioned, but you have a front air entryway and back door, so there's always a breeze, shaded by palm trees or coconut. And right here, like in a suburban area here in Dumaguete. Dumaguete is not like a city to me, it's like a town. So if I end up renting this place, which I'd say right now it's looking favorable, I'm excited to show you, do a video obviously on it, and yeah, share that with you. And it would be like 20,000 pesos, and Wi-Fi would be included. So yeah, that would be nice. And then I just pay water and electricity, which I'm not one of those guys that runs the air condition all day. So you're saving a lot of money just on electricity. I only run it when you sleep. But anyway, that was just something I wanted to throw at you guys. Fortune, let me go back here. Fortune says, no burn from where you are. Look for a flight that brings you to Cebu, then island hop from there. Yeah, like I said, Cebu is probably a good recommendation. Like I said, I was told to travel that way when I first came to the Philippines. Go through Cebu. They were just looking out for me for a softer landing, less chaotic in Manila, you know, from their experiences. So Cebu is probably a good idea. Fortune, we can tell you what places to go. Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental Province, which is where I'm at. Duma is the capital of Negros Oriental. Clarence says the Philippines favors Maui, Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii would be great to visit. I've never been there, but Fortune says Duma is in the southern portion of Negros Island. The island is part of the Visayas group of islands, which is in the middle of the Philippines. And thank you, God bless you, Fortune. I'm gonna give you a shout out on my live stream. Fortune is I've never met him personally, hopefully someday. He's a local Filipino, very generous with his time, very generous with his knowledge. He is a big part of my channel because he can help answer questions that I can't answer. I'm still learning. I'm learning things from him all the time. And he generously offers his time to help me on my channel, and I'm grateful and thankful. So Master Fortune, shout out to you. And saying thank you is not even enough, but north is Luzon and south is Mindanao. Duma is 33 square, I guess, kilometers land area, 140, there you go, thank you, 140,000 population. I gotta remember that, Fortune, 140,000 on the population. So many people ask me that, and I always forget. 140,000. I remember the church you told me, I think you said 1776, the St. Catherine's Church. Hunt Bar says, any earthquake activity? Not recently, Hunt Bar, not recently, which is a good thing. That's something you kind of got to get, well, I don't know if you can ever get used to it, as long as it's like a 4.0, a very small one. One day they apparently had one. Che was at the apartment. She felt it. I'm out walking. I didn't feel anything. Clarence says, just kidding. No problem. Scuba is here. Congrats on the find. Ron Gurr says, hello from the Ozarks. Yeah, well, hopefully Scuba. We'll see. It might not, like I said, I'd say potentially it looks really good, favorable, that's where I'm going to go next. It has a yard. It has a wraparound kind of like porch. Very private. Total Filipino community. Totally. Ron Greer's here from the Ozarks. Thank you, Ron. This Jub says goodbye from the America. Well, goodbye, this Dub. Thank you for being here. Fortune says Duma is not earthquake and flood prone. It can happen, but not often than most locations. Yes, I've learned the only place that's flood or like earthquake or natural volcano prone, I guess, is Palawan, right, Fortune? Isn't that the only one? He says hi to Scuba. Sky looks beautiful behind you. Yeah, it is beautiful. I'm kind of hanging in one spot, Scuba. I don't know if you caught it, but the internet's been wonky today. So I'm standing, I can't sit. I'll go nuts. Uh, Fortune says, you're welcome, Duke of Duma. So Fortune, other parts of the Philippines are earthquake prone. Oh yeah, other than Palawan's the only place I know because they're considered outside of the ring of fire. Um, Scuba says, Fortune, cheers. Possum says, what a gone shopping. Derek getting as Fortune. There are places, for example, Manila is preparing for the big one, the West Valley Fault. Batangas is often hit by fives. Davao and Mindanao, Bohol and Cebu are recent. Yep. Calvin Gamble says goodbye. Goodbye, Calvin. Sorry about that. Kevin Greenwood. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, Kevin. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in one spot. Derek says getting late. Yeah, first and last deposit. Fortune says hunt the Philippines is in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Yep, so prone. Clarence says black dark here in upstate South Carolina, 207. And thank you guys for being here late. I'm not going to keep this live going on much longer. Yeah, Palawan is the safest, maybe one of the most beautiful, maybe one of the most expensive, but that's the island I want to go to. Like if I had to pick an island in the Philippines to go to first, it would be Palawan. Paul says, hi from Michigan. You're my future dream destination. Paul, I hope you make it happen. Don't hesitate to reach out either. I hope you make it happen. My kids grew too fast. How cheap is it to live there? I say it's fairly cheap. Fortune will tell you, if you have a budget of $1,200 per month, you can live fairly well here. You can do it on $1,200. Fortune, do you still live in the Philippines? Yep, he's in the Philippines. Good to see you too, Kevin. Yes, Paul, that's the plan of most expats. You can go to the Philippines when winter there and just go back if you don't want to live here permanently. Possum says, checking out, have a safe day. Yeah, I don't know. Give me a like. Put me over the 100 likes. That's my one request. If you haven't given me a like, put me over 100. That would be the gift that keeps on giving. Hey, Art Parks. Welcome, my friend. Hey, Michael and Che, sweet weather. Sweet weather, but not sweet internet. But I'm here in my little area again on the Boulevard. Thank you guys, pushed me over 100. Fortune says, yes, Hunt, I am in Bacoor, Cavite, because I work in Makati. I'm originally from Panay Island, born in Iloilo City, lived in Bacolod City and also San Jose Antique. Kush says, never give up on your dreams. You're awesome. Kush, never. Do what you want to do, and let the only person that can talk you out of doing anything, Kush, is yourself. Truly, the only person that can talk you out of anything is yourself. Thank you for the nice comment. Possum says, everyone remember to double tap the screen. Fortune says, that was until 1977 when I was 5-year-old, then almost 50 years in Manila where I got all my education and work. Again, Master Fortune, you're a great person. Clarence says, not a problem. I love seeing live shots in the Philippines. Fortune says, that's why I originally supported Gino of Dazzle TV and all his friends. Well, again, shout out to Fortune, showing you guys one last glimpse of the beautiful ocean here. I appreciate you guys being here, tolerating the technical difficulties. Thank you all. Again, I greatly appreciate it. Paul says, thank you, so genuine. Again, Paul, I always tell people my Facebook link, Instagram link, contact link is under the description bio part on my YouTube, like right on the front on my channel. Don't hesitate to friend me on Facebook or Instagram. That's all I really use. Paul says, thank you, so genuine. That's all you're gonna get from me, Paul, just me. Brendan says, see you later, Mike. Smash the like and just sub. Thank you, Brendan. Don't be a stranger. It's all you guys that make this possible. You don't need to thank me. I need to thank you. You guys and gals, men, women, ladies, you guys. Kush says the only limit we have is the limit placed on ourselves. Exactly. Scuba says, give me your Gcash number. I don't know who you're talking to, Scuba, about a Gcash number. I saw a smart person with an umbrella. Oh my gosh, Kevin. You know what? Who did I talk to yesterday? Oh, my Philippine friend. Never mind. He's a Filipino. He had his umbrella, and I actually told him about you. Clarence says, oh, Paul, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Paul. I appreciate the sent the 100, the gift. Thank you. Somebody says Gcash sent. Clarence said, a beautiful Saturday afternoon in the Philippines. I think that's about everybody. Oh, Fortune asked where Clarence is in the... Clarence, where are you in the... I think Clarence is in South Carolina. Yeah, I think he said he's still in South Carolina. And I apologize, Clarence, if I'm wrong on that. But I thought he said he lives in South Carolina. Because that's when I was talking about Myrtle Beach. But I could be wrong. All right, upstate South Carolina. All right, I was thinking I could have been wrong. Kevin says, okay, I gotta go. I want to say hello. Kevin, you're missed, my friend. Don't make, I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but get back to Dumaguete, all right? Get back here. Kush says, I'll switch account to send you a gift. Roberto Perez says 10-Q. What is 10-Q? You're always missed, Kevin. Have a lot of fun with you. You're a good friend. Get back soon, but again, enjoy your time. But let me know about if you go to find Brooks shoes in Manila. You find any Brooks shoes in Manila, let me know. I'll send you the money, whatever you need, so I need new Brooks shoes. And I know, at least they say in Manila, I can find Brooks shoes, or maybe Cebu, I'm not sure. But I need new shoes because my shoes are getting worn. And I don't want to buy anything other than Brooks because I've tried everything else, and I'm a Brooks guy. Matthew says it's Kush. Oh, so Matthew, you're also Kush, I guess. Matthew, thank you a lot. You didn't have to do that. Again, I respect that. I appreciate your generosity. God bless you. That's simply what I can say. Appreciate you being here, Matthew. Do you usually use the Matthew one, or do you use the Kush account? Or do you just use them both? Scuba, good. You got me an Instagram request. I will do that right away. And Matthew, you just sent me another one. Thank you, brother. But which one do you use more, Matthew? Matthew, I can give you a moderator jacket if you say a comment like on your Matthew account. But I just want to know which one you use more, Kush or Matthew. Oh, there you go. Who? All right, I wanted to do that for you. And you know what, Scuba? Hold on a minute. I know you'll do me well being a moderator. Let me make sure I got this right. All right, we're good, I think. No, I don't want to do that. Cancel that. Someone says, can you receive Amazon? I mean, yeah, you can get Amazon here in the Philippines. The only thing I've learned you can't get here through through Amazon in the Philippines is food-related items, which is kind of interesting because I've ordered a special coffee that I like, mushroom coffee, through Amazon. Isn't coffee kind of like food? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't classify it as food because there's certain organic granola that I would get on Amazon, but they won't send it here. And then people tell me, oh, they won't send food-related items here to the Philippines. And Matthew, you're spoiling me as all can be, but thank you again for sent the high five. And Scuba, no problem. And I will get that on Instagram. I will check that, Scuba, later. Clarence says, well, I'm calling it a night. God bless everyone here. Good night, y'all. See y'all next time. Clarence, God bless you. Thank you for always being here, sacrificing your time. I don't take anything YouTube related social world, I don't take it for granted. So thank you for being here. And again, my apologies for being kind of stuck in one spot. It's not normally me. But Matthew, again, thank you. Paul, you don't need to send me anything through Amazon. I greatly appreciate that, Paul. And I'm gonna make you blue just because you were like, I couldn't let you do that. I appreciate it. But that's not necessary. Like if I need now I've seen Brooks on Amazon, but they don't really have Brooks has different styles. And I kind of use Brooks Glycerin and I use Brooks Ghost. And they don't really have that big of a selection on Amazon. So that's why I've never ordered the shoes from Amazon. But I greatly appreciate the thought, Paul. Clarence says thank you. Roberto Perez says good night. Fortune says thanks, Mike, for this bonus live since you don't do weekends. Yeah, and like I saw, so many people sacrifice their times, and I know most people, not all, work Monday through Friday. I thought, well, Friday nights people might be up a little late because they don't have to get up Saturday, so that's why I did that. But again, thank you, Paul. Clarence. James Seps is here. How are you? Everything okay with you? James, I'm good, my friend. I'm good. I stuck in one spot, but sometimes you just got to go with what the internet gives you. Paul says, okay, sure. James said, I love my brother. Good night. Hey, love you too. All right, now you're back to Kush. I'm from US and it's 12:18. All right, so you go back from Kush and Matthew. All right, I'll try to remember that. Sonny Boy, thank you for being here. See, I don't even know who's still kind of hanging out. Fortune says, good idea. I can be more focused because not working on Saturday. And that's another thing. Fortune, you're always, highly active while you're working, and that's another very generous thing for you to do. So Kush / Matthew, I'm going to try and remember that. Paul, again, thank you. Kush is your main account. All right. But you flip to the other account. All right, Matthew. I'm going to try and remember that. Or maybe I should just make you blue on both accounts. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that. You're going to be blue on both. Ron Greer even says he's still here. I appreciate that. You guys are great. I'm humbled. You add to already a great life that I'm having here in the Philippines. You really are. Fortune says you come in live at noon on weekdays, so just right during my lunchtime. Yeah, sometimes I think, should I start at 11:30 or 12? I try to do the best time to overlap East Coast and West Coast. Not sure that time is the best. Kush says, where are you? Dumaguete, Philippines, Kush. I didn't know you. Maybe you didn't even know that. Fortune says, I just get food and eat at my workstation and check who's live. Again, appreciate it. Derek, good night. With that, I think I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. But again, Kush, you're blue on both now. You got Kush and Matthew, so you can pull double duty. Art Park says, what are you and your beautiful going to do this weekend? I'm not sure. All I know is we have a power brownout tomorrow, so no electricity starting at 6 a.m. Hopefully it only lasts a couple hours. In some cases, at least where we live here in Dumaguete at our apartment, it only lasts for 2 hours and the power comes on. Very nice to meet you too, Kush. Don't be a stranger. Fortune says, good day. Amping, yes, amping means take care. Amping. Jeff Virgil, good night, Jeff. Good night, Ron. Fortune, do it, Paul. What did Paul say? I'm 60, retired. I really want to come there next winter. Reach out to me, Paul. You know I'm just gonna pump you and do whatever I can to not allow you to talk yourself out of it. What's the worst that could happen? If there's something preventing you, health, those would be the only things financially. It's okay to be a little initially intimidated or overwhelmed to do it, because I was too. But once I got here, it all changed. The welcoming people here, that changed quickly. Kiwi to something says, Kiwi Kiwit Offie says, greetings from New Zealand. Thank you for being here from New Zealand. Chat us here in Mike's Live. We suggest you places to visit and you will have a nice time. Kush, it is 3:22 p.m. Saturday afternoon, 3:22. But come back. Don't hesitate to reach out. No, not Manila. Dumaguete, Philippines, Husa fell. And thank you for getting here a little late, but it's okay. Paul says, nice, see you again. We'll be there. Come on, set on my bell. Good night. Yep, Kush, Montana. John Spink says hello. Fortune, Dumaguete. I'll see you guys again. I'm going to let you guys go wherever you're at. Good morning, good night, or good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it greatly. God bless you all. I'll see you soon Monday. I'll be here Monday. I definitely can't live stream tomorrow. Brownout probably wouldn't agree with me, but plans to be back Monday, 11:30 Eastern time, 12 o'clock or 11:30 p.m., 12 midnight. Thank you. See you. See you, Sherry. Thank you. God bless. Bye, guys.